Hello and welcome. My name is Lauren. I am a psychic, I'm a medium, I'm an animal communicator, and I'm also a psychic development coach. I love to teach people how to develop their psychic abilities, their intuition, same thing. And I teach all sorts of people across the spectrum, whether it be novices to their abilities or even advanced psychic readers who are looking to grow their business. Today, I want to talk about why I think it's so important to develop your psychic abilities. But first, you're probably even wondering, like, am I psychic? Is that a thing? Don't you have to be born with that? No. Everyone is psychic. Everyone is intuitive. We really like to think of the intuitive ability, the psychic ability, like a muscle. It's something that you can strengthen. The more you practice it, the stronger it will get. It's just like any other skill that you learn in life. Like if you learn to ride a bike or if you learn to crochet, you know, it's very similar in that the more you practice, the better you'll get. And some people start out maybe a little bit better at it than others, but that doesn't mean they can't learn it. And if you want to think that that's not true, I'm a perfect example of that, because I went my whole life pretty much not using my psychic abilities, and I went out of my way to learn how to grow them. And now they're super strong because I'm constantly strengthening that muscle. I really see the psychic ability like a spectrum. On one hand, it might be kind of like slow, not working, maybe not accurate. You kind of have these gut hunches. You probably wouldn't call yourself psychic, and it doesn't come through when you want it to. But the more you practice, the more it gets proficient, you might start to call yourself intuitive or psychic because it starts to become more accurate on this side of that spectrum. It comes through when you want it to. You have a little bit more control over it. Everyone is psychic, it's just where are you on that spectrum at this current moment. So whether or not you know it, you are psychic, and you're probably coming across this video, like a lot of other people tell me they do, in a moment in your life where you're interested. You're like, what is this? Can I develop this? And you're probably having psychic experiences here and there, and you're not quite sure what they mean. And this is totally normal. Maybe you've had things like say your name, or you feel like you're not the only one in a room. You could have had a dream that became true. You could just be simply super interested in psychics and this whole world, and you've been down the research rabbit hole for like days. I also find that some people have had experiences when they were a child and they either had to kind of like shut it down, or maybe it just stopped happening altogether. Or you could have been dabbling around with reading for a while, but it's kind of like clunky, not coming through, not always accurate when you want it to be. All of these are signs of your intuition opening up. You're becoming more aware of that psychic ability. And this is why I say it's important to understand your psychic abilities, because you have to know what to do with that as it opens up. You have to make sure you're safe, you're protected, but you're also using it in an ethical way. I think not only understanding this ability, but learning how to turn it on and off and strengthen it is so important in today's day and age. Your psychic ability is like a compass. It can always help point you in the right direction. An analogy for this is thinking about your psychic ability like a phone. You can pick up that phone, dial a number, call your spiritual team, and ask for help. I truly think that developing your psychic ability can not only just help you with making day-to-day decisions, but it can help you strengthen your relationships. It can help you through tough challenges in life. It can even be a tool to help you live a more guided life and manifest the things that you want. You can also use it to look in the future and know what's coming up and, you know, lessen the worry and provide more ease to yourself. You can also use it to help read your friends or your family. I really think it's essential for healing your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health. You can also use it to work through traumas, through triggers that come up in your life. You can use it to enhance your creativity and to connect to the other side, whether that be loved ones that have passed or animals that have passed. You can connect to spirit guides, gods, goddesses, the universe, whatever you believe in. Your intuition, this compass, this phone, will help you feel more connected to your spirituality. You can use it to ask these bigger questions, like what's my purpose? What happens to us when we die? Where did I come from? What's next for me? If you knew you had this direct line to spirit, this phone that you could use, pick it up, call spirit, and get these questions answered, wouldn't you use it? This compass, this guide, this phone, your intuition is here and available for you to strengthen at any time. So how do we do this? This is basically called psychic development. We are developing our psychic abilities. You are strengthening that muscle by doing exercises, practicing, and educating yourself about how the ability works. And that's where I come in. I'm a psychic development coach. I teach a basic psychic skills course. This is an intro course for really getting your feet wet and just being able to figure out how to do a reading from start to finish. This course is really for the beginner who wants that knowledge fast and is also budget friendly. And then I also have a masterclass course that will take you from beginner to advanced for those who are really, really serious about developing these abilities and maybe already know some information to begin with. I also have add-on courses that are topic specific, like animal communication, mediumship, so you can kind of pick and choose what you're most interested in. I also have certifications where you can have mentorships with me and even become part of my directory of psychics. But if you're not ready for a course, my YouTube Start Here playlist is going to be the best place to start. We also have a Facebook group that anyone can join for practicing reading others, as well as my Patreon membership where you can receive readings and extra content from me, as well as practice reading other folks. I also have one-on-one psychic development coaching sessions. If you're just not even sure where to start, you can get on my website, purchase that session, and just pick my brain. So let me know in the comments down below what brought you here. What are you most interested in learning? And maybe I can help point you in the right direction. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find all of my content and courses super helpful, and I hope to work with you more and mentor you more on your intuitive journey.